All right, everybody, let's go ahead and try to give this compass a whirl. We're going to use the forever. I kind of renamed my file compass with my last name. So the first question that we had in that flow chart on slide 5 was, are the degrees between 45 or greater than 115? Or I'm sorry, 315. My eyes are a little hard to see on the other screen. So, what is it that we're asking for the number of degrees? And that would be the compass. So, we do have to use a piece of code that's a little bit different that we haven't worked with before, which would be compass heading. Up in the search, I just started to type in compass. So, I'm going to go ahead, grab that. But it's a question. Questions are logic conditionals. So, I'm going to go ahead, grab the one that already has the if, then, else. And so again, we go to logic. We take a comparison because we're comparing either one of these would work. So if the compass heading is, let's see here, less than 45 degrees and, or I guess, or greater than 100, greater than 315. So right there, that's a little bit like row. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull this piece of code out, the whole thing. I'm going to go back to my logic again. And below this, we have a little Boolean. So it's a either or, a yes or a no. So we're going to go ahead, place that in there. If the compass heading is less than 45, or I'm going to show you a shortcut. I'm going to make sure that the yellow line is around this whole compass heading. I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit duplicate. That ended up just duplicating that. Let's see if I try it again. Duplicate. There it is. It gave me the whole thing. That's awesome. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to zoom out so you can see a little bit better. Oh, that's a little too much. I should just be patient with my clicks. I'll get rid of this piece. But if the compass heading is less than 45 or greater than 315, trying to change this number here. Maybe I should go over to the side here a little bit, see if it'll let me. There it is. 315. Then what we want to do is we want to show an N on our LED grid. Probably there's a couple of ways we could do this. We could go to basic and we could show a string of an N, or we could make our own LED that looks like an N. And I'll do that. I always think that's more fun. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. There we go. There's my north. Else, I'm going to get rid of my fat head here because it's in my way. Else, zoom out a little bit. There we go. Hopefully you can still see everything pretty well. We're going to add a plus. Because the next question we have is, are the degrees less than 135? So I can go to my logic again. I can go to the less. I can pull up the compass again. So is the compass heading less than 135? Then it says show an E. So I'm going to go ahead, grab the LED grid, and I'll quickly make an E. Again, there's no perfect way to do this. I just whipping it up as I go. Now there's another question. Are the degrees less than 225? So we'll hit a plus to add it. I'm going to save a step. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to right click and I'm going to duplicate because this is so similar. I'm just going to go ahead and change the number. Is it less than 225? If it is, we're going to go ahead and show an S for south. So I'm going to go ahead, duplicate. I'm going to start to make my S. There we go. There's my S for south. And then it goes, if not, show the W. So I'll go to my basic. I'll grab show LED, put it under the else. And then this is going to be my W. This one's a little bit more difficult, I think. There we go. I guess that'll be my W. Doesn't have to be uniform in size. So that's my program. Let's see how it works right now. At 90 degrees, it's east. If it was facing south, it would be an S, be showing a W for west and an N for north. So there we go. We've written our code. Now, to turn it in, what we need to do is we need to go to Google Classroom. And then we're going to go ahead to the assignment, which is the Compass submission. The Google form. You would pick up your name. So let's say my name was Fred. Start typing in Fred, it would show up. Fred would be 61. And now we need two things, a sharing link and a snap up of the code. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and then see Snapshot. That downloads a sort of PNG of your code. And now it says it's shown in the folder, it's complete. It's called a microbit screenshot. I'm going to go ahead to add file. It should be, as we go here, upload, drag files here, or select files from your device, which it's already on my device. So I'm going to click on that button. And I'm going to look for something that was done. It's not in my downloads. I'm going to hit recent. Some dog in here a little bit. Sorry. There it is. Here's today's screenshot. I can go ahead and click open and then upload. So I've uploaded a snapshot of my code. Now we're going to go to our sharing link. You all know how to do this already. Click on share, which is right, the share button, which is next to the home. Publish the project, copy it, go back to your Google form, paste it here, and there you go. Hit submit. And bada bing, bada boom, you're done. So hopefully it's a little easier than it was yesterday, because yesterday was way too chaotic. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll start remote mañana.